see some down the block from here. No, I got a lot, but I need some more, yeah. If I catch the ops, then I'm up and score, yeah. I can't see it, thing fake walk. I can't see it, thing fake walk. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, need me, she won't please me. Like me, they like mine, like me.
This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Al Horford. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Washington. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
From the arc. And here's Brown for three. Holiday grabs the miss. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Simmons can bounce now. He's 6'11", but he can get up in the air, too. Makes dunks a lot more fun when you're that tall and can bounce like Simmons can.
He's all alone. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Covington. The three is up.
I love the persistence and consistency and urgency of Holiday's defense. He does not take any plays off.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
And the second free throw is good. And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
4 on the clock. Fades back. No luck on that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking. And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Philadelphia with the ball. Right now on a 9-0 run. Pass to James. Washington left side. double team on James. And here's another one for the Sixers.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Brown. Out to Covington. Lets the three fly. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
The three-point stroke of Robert Covington is really a thing of beauty. You can't let him get loose from the outside. He's dangerous.
Here's James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaylen Brown picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Both free throws good from James.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Edwards. Back to Valanciunas. Kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. And the Raptors miss again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
I just love the ball movement.
Now here's Edwards. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Lowry. To the right side. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots a fadeaway.
Nothing's come easy for them inside here in quarter 1.
Yeah, those are the shots you want. But they've been trickling out on them, guys. They just got to stay with it. Persist in getting those good shots inside, and they'll drop.
Pass to Holmgren. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Now here's Lowry. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. It's James on the wing. To the paint. Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
The Sixers leading. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
76ers foul. That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good. Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league. He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Ben Simmons getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Timeout called, the Raptors. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul of the game. James outside. Cousins with the steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Here's Benton. Three-pointer, no good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Watanabe can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
Here's Simmons. Pass to James. Now Holiday. Here's Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. And no good, trying to use the glass. Here's Cousins. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. I know we can't afford it.
That might be true.
Kornet with the bucket. Kornet's gotten his first basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Cousins, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. And it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Pass to Benton. Back to Brown. Here's Barton. And Toronto calls time here.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Here they are, your North Side Crew.
Blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Pass to Barton. Back to Dunn. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Another three for Philadelphia. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Here's Hampton. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Cornette. No good with a layup. So it's Toronto now. 15-point game. Pass to Curry. Outside Edwards. And there's the screen. Inside. The reverse. Just stop the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. And the 76ers, another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Pass to Cousins. Down low. Here's Watanabe. That shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. To the inside. Cousins with the steal. Shot is good by Edwards.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Barton. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
And here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on to Marcus Cousins. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the 76ers.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive. That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
That's his second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 25 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Hampton. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Cousins. Down low. And Cousins throws it down.
Boy, for Cousins, that's really a simple, strong throwdown. Part of his normal operation.
Pass to O'Neal. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. 5 on the clock. Valanciunas, good.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Simmons on the wing. Holiday. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Simmons. And stolen by Edwards. To the wing on the left. Lots of room. No good off the back of the rim.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Here's Brown. Pass to Covington. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his third foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
And he sinks the second. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Double team on James. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside Simmons. It's down to 5 on the shot clock. Covington grabs the board. And Toronto has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Edwards. Now James. Throws it up high. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in screen and roll set. I mean, his IQ is quite honestly off the charts.
To the wing, right side. Now here's Valanciunas. Give him 8 points now.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
To the paint. Outside Holiday. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
The offensive rebound. Here's Brown. Nails the baby hook. Brown's got 8.
Brown extremely accomplished down low and worthy of respect as a result. Destroys whoever tries to guard him in the paint.
Pass to Covington. And here's Valanciunas. He's guarded by Washington. And here's Brown for 3. Hints a three-pointer. And now just a 5-point 76ers lead.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Valanciunas sets a screen. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. A nice shot by Brown.
Hey, Brown is very serious about his scoring. I mean, he's got the green light to fire up from just about anywhere out there, and he takes full advantage of it.
Pass to James. Double team on James. Here's Holmgren. Here's Washington. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then threw the foul.
And that one falls for Washington.
At the line for 2.
And so Washington nails both of them. Toronto trailing. Cousins with the screen. Lets it go from deep. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Pass to James. The 3 from Washington. The Sixers with another miss. Here's Toronto with the ball. Bielitsa outside. Let's go with a 3. He can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Now here's Washington. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Bielitsa right side. And here's Curry for 3. They get it again. Tries again. Cousins gets the bucket. Cousins has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Curry, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Holiday. Count it. Good. Holiday's got his first 2 points.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Cousins with the screen. With 4 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cousins has got 6 here in the quarter.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, we can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? The Sixers on top, leading by 8. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Here's Benton. Pass to Cousins. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that's just good work by DeMarcus Cousins. Good, solid, fundamental work using the fake to draw the foul.
At the line for Toronto, DeMarcus Cousins.
He hits the second from the line. The Sixers leading. Dunn attacking. Oh, sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Dunn finishing in style, and the explosion to the hoop. Powerful.
And here's Curry for three. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Barton outside. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Simmons. Five to shoot. Pass to O'Neal. Baseline try. Again, the Sixers score.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Simmons. Here's O'Neal. No good with the triple. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Curry, no good. And it's the Sixers with the ball. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. Pass to Cornette. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
Pass to Valanciunas. Fires the three. Connects from downtown.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks. He's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Cornette. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Barton gets it to go.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Pass to Cornette. Outside Simmons. It's Hampton on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. On offense, here come the Raptors. Down by 12. It's blocked. Oh, there's the alley. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
76ers foul. R.J. Hampton. That is third personal foul. Second team foul. Coming on the floor for the
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. It's stolen by Washington.
LeBron James.
Here's Simmons. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two on Robert Covington.
You know, got to stay down on the pump fake. You've heard me say it multiple times, guys. When Simmons gets you in the air, the rest of it is easy for him.
Free throw good. Simmons.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Simmons.
You know, Ben Simmons, so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Holmgren. Here's Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Inside. Here's Simmons. Here's James. Valanciunas with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the 76ers.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, BA, ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ben Simmons.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Outside Edwards. Lowry outside. Outside Edwards. And here's Brown for 3. Off target. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.